This is Karim Karam from Imperium Group. Today we're going to speak about a very interesting subject that we've been receiving a lot of inquiries about it. How much this villa costs. To be honest, I'm not going to be speaking about in a very general way, this villa cost X, this villa cost Y. I think I'm going to be more specific about the material cost, which is the major element. So starting with outside material, which is the exterior design implementation cost. Starting with the paint finishes that people usually come and tell us, all right, the paint looks nice, is the exterior design, and actually is it cheap? But is it practical? Yes, the paint is practical solution. We can have a very nice minimalistic villa with 2 or 3 colors, only paint, and if it's designed properly with the terms of concrete and slabs and geometry, it will look beautiful. And if we did a villa with only paint finishes, the cost gonna be almost like from 50 to 80 dirham per square meter. In our culture here, a lot of people freak out when they hear paint. No, the paint, it is practical. Like the next maintenance you'll do, it's not gonna be less than 10 years, which is long enough that you shouldn't worry about paint. And a lot of very nice modern villas has been done with only paint, with very low budget, and it looked beautiful. It's not just about the paint, it's about the geometry that will be more elegant than the material you've used. Don't worry about the paint. One more element that we can always use is the stone finishes. And we in Imperium, we don't recommend the natural stones. I'm sure a lot of people tell us, no, but the natural stone is always better because it lasts more. Actually, it doesn't last that long. We use a lot of new modern colors, which is white, gray, and black, sometimes semi-black, matte, comes in a very specific stone that the color actually fade away. The white goes a little bit grayish, the grayish fades the white to white, and the black goes to gray. So we always recommend artificial materials. The veins and the texture always comes better. The mechanical fixations comes more reliable. The connection between each piece of stone comes in a very nicer way, and we end up having a very nice finishes between the stone. And the price vary from 120 dirham to almost 350, depending on the manufacturer. We use this kind of 2 elements. It's not going to be expensive, but I would say that if we implemented a paint villa, only paint, and we use a minor element as a wooden texture, which is the cost for a wooden composite panels, it's vary between 600 to 950 dirham. This is for the meter square for the composite wooden panel. We don't recommend the natural wood. If this has been implemented properly, you can have extremely elegant villa with wooden touches that is not going to cost you more than 700 square meter. We're talking about 100,000 dirham for the whole finishes for that outdoor, which is, I think it can be very suitable for medium budget villa, even less than medium budget villa. This is something you really have to understand in terms of finishes from the outside. With the glass work, I have to be very honest that it's expensive material. We cannot usually compromise the glass if we want to do really nice modern villa. Going in the term of having the interior design and what the price is and what is the kind of materials we can use from interior design, it's usually comes from also the paint, the ceiling, the cladding, and the joineries. Most of the clients, when they come to me with medium budget, I always advise them to stay away from the joineries. When I say joineries, means the shelves, the wooden work, that it's going to be extremely difficult for us to compromise. If the cladding is wooden, we can always use wallpaper, we can use veneer, we can use HDF. But if it's shelves or joineries or libraries or anything, we always have to use solid wood, and this is expensive. This is what makes the project above the budget sometimes. Tiles, there is many cheap tiles now in the market that start, I'm talking about the big slabs, 260 or 280 by 140. It starts from 120 dirham per meter. Also the paint from inside, we usually use wallpaper or special paint that give us very nice look and feel, that can show us very unique design in the villa from inside. The lights, which I speak about a lot. The LED profile, which doesn't cost on the wall or in the ceiling or on the floor. It doesn't really cost more than almost from 80 to 100 dirham per meter square. And this is not a lot if you measured the whole design in the term of very elegant light has been used in a minimalistic design. Also, one of the materials we always use is the greens. Artificial green that we put it inside the villa or outside or on the walls or on the cladding that really give us nice look and feel. And the cost of it vary per plant. We're talking about from 400 to 600 dirham, which gives you very natural and very realistic look and feel. This is also something you really have to consider when you're doing a villa. Either it's modern, classic, contemporary, minimalistic. Greens are always a great, inexpensive element that you always should use. The final element I would like to discuss today is the furniture, which is, a lot of people tell us the budget we have, it doesn't include furniture. With furniture, we will find a way to do it later. When you're doing a modern villa, you really have to take care of the furniture. If you use a simple design, simple walls, the furniture makes very, very important impact on the design overall, on the look and feel of the villa. So the more elegant the furniture, the more it will really reflect a very simple design in a very elegant way. In Imperium, we customize all the furniture in our factories in China. Not our Imperium factories, but we deal with factories in China that we customize the furniture there, and it comes here with very high quality, and the cost is definitely much cheaper than the market here. Why is it cheaper? Because usually the end user doesn't really have the cost of the showroom here, shipping, of the sales, a lot of margin we usually cut. The furniture comes you here from the factory to the end user with very, very much better quality and really much less price. So this is how we can compromise the cost of the furniture. Also, if you find different supplier that you can buy from them directly from China, it will save you a lot of cost, and it can also get you better quality than the market price here, local market price. Also the accessories, it's really important when you take care of it in every single angle with the right way, with the right colors, with the help of interior designer. Well, I think that was the elements we gonna discuss today. Hopefully we'll make another video that will include more materials or more prices, that will explain you more the cost of specific elements that you can do in the exterior design and interior design without costing you a lot of money. Feel free to text us or call us if you have any concern. Thank you.